working here. I think something is not working here. I can't tell you whether your life is worth living, but I can tell you that there are a lot of people you can help if you stick around, and if you commit suicide, you're walking out on all the people you could be helping. Okay, that's like the worst.
All right. Now, technically, I am streaming.
Ah, fuck that. That's cringe, I think.
On 2 streams on this channel.
Okay. Everyday life for many people is mundane, and that mundane existence isn't one that people today want to live. I mean, I disagree. I think that there are other reasons why people think they don't want that lifestyle. I feel like that comes from a lot of social programming as well. There might be, if we watch the rest of the video around this, maybe he pads
back online. Thank you.
What could be an example of a rational suicide? I think most people come down to like medical stuff. Like if you legitimately had like, chronic pain and it was making you miserable for the rest of your life, or something, I could understand you wanting to die.
Wham bam.
Can you explain the high rates of suicide? Is it mostly correlated to people are being mentally ill? Well, my guess is going to be it's undiagnosed. That'd be my guess.
My account.
That the depression is undiagnosed. So it wouldn't surprise me if most people that kill themselves aren't diagnosed with depression, but they probably have something else going on. They just don't have diagnosed, and you can't really autopsy a person's brain for.
Cuckoo.
So except the rest of life will be miserable and lonely while it's
problem is I don't know if the vertical thing is actually an existing thing.
An hour at a dead end job. Yeah, I think that there's like other stuff. I mean, like there are other things you can do with your life. I just the problem is that I think the thing that would drive you to suicide there isn't like a rational analysis of your life. It's that there's other things socially that are pushing you to feel unfulfilled or unhappy or something else like that. I think that's like the issue. Because so for instance, like the easiest example of this is what you might consider a mundane
I guess I'm live.
A lot of people throughout time and history, and even on the planet today, would
I mean, I know I'm live in the horizontal thing. That thing's
like
working.
If you were to go to some kid in some fucked country where it's either starving or ravaged by civil wars or standards
I just don't know how this
like,
whole vertical things work. Apparently, I am live and everything's all good.
Quite mundane. They'll be like, okay, and like I'll do that in a heartbeat, right? So I think
oh
that
shit,
if you feel
I should
suicidal,
change the
it's not because you're doing some rational analysis. There's a lot of like social factors at play here too. Not to say that doesn't make the social factors fake. Like, you can still definitely have those feelings, and the social factors are willing to drive you in that direction. But yeah.
I know what my life
is. Does it filter anything out?
Allowing enough. I'm sorry.
I don't think there's any chat
people to
settings.
do other successes, having a shit enough life while seeing everyone else doing well type of shit. Yeah, I think that could be a big thing that would play into it. 100%, yes. But then it just depends on what you consider a rational analysis or not, I guess.
I guess
let's
I'll
say
change the
like,
title.
I'm coming to kill you tomorrow, and it's going to be excruciatingly painful. And let's say there's no reason to believe that person, but for some reason you do, and then you kill yourself. Is that a rational decision? Well, it really depends on what we mean by rational at that point, right? Because it is rational if you believe that to be the case. Maybe it would be rational to kill yourself. But if you have no reason to believe that to be the case, or if a better form of analysis would change some of your premises, well, now it becomes irrational. It depends, I guess, on how we define rational here.
Like, how does he have any right to complain? And even your mind will tell you this. You'll look at these people and you'll be like, yeah, I don't have a right to complain. But now we need to stop for a second and think about what it does to your psychology when you as a human being are not allowed to articulate.
Why is it unlisted?
I've worked with people who have grown up in abusive households where children will say to their parents, Mommy, Daddy, I'm hurting. And the parent smacks them across the face.
That makes sense on why that wasn't working for me.
You're so lucky. You don't realize the sacrifices I make for you. It's traumatizing to the child when they say,
and then we're still good on the horizontal.
Generation of men. People are saying, realize the sacrifices I make for you. It's traumatizing to the child when they say, I am suffering and no one listens. This is what we're doing to the generation. People are saying, I am suffering. For 100 years, men have been killing themselves. 80% of suicides are men. The most dangerous thing for a man under 45
I wish I could see my
These people have
fucking
been literally killing themselves because no one is.
This is a very interesting setup. I don't even know anybody in the world is here at all.
We're not allowed to complain. So the psychological impact is the same. Anytime you have a human being who's suffering in some
apparently
way,
this exists. Can I find this on my phone?
They cannot find compassion with another human being. That person is going to feel isolated. And if you look at the statistics on suicide, it's very interesting. So the number one thing that correlates with male suicide is not depression. And this is super scary. There's one study I saw recently that suggests that 50% of men who kill themselves have no history. There are
multiple live streams going on right now.
I believe the statistic in my clinical practice because I know what depression looks like. I know what bipolar disorder looks like. And half the men that I've worked with at least are not actually
stop.
See, mental illness means a pathology of the mind.
I'm getting kind of confused. I gotta rename my fucking accounts.
Their mind isn't malfunctioning. They genuinely have a life that is no longer worth living. they're looking at things and objectively realizing that there's no way out of the situation. So they turn to suicide.
And confusing
so
what's
kind of
what.
like a very controversial statement, but I think that's what my clinical practice has shown, and there's some research to even back that up. So if we sort of look at what's going on with men, we're sort of, they have nowhere to turn to. And the number one thing that correlates with it is not mental
whatever. I
illness,
guess I'm just keep it going.
So this is kind of like
I have this chat over here.
Analysis. But basically what
I was just
happens
gonna
is
play a game and watch fucking
they try to
shit
connect
anyway,
with others
so.
and they get rejected. So it's specifically a
I guess
very
I'll just
research term called
do it
belonging.
and see if anybody
so
pops
I try
up.
to belong
Fuck
to a
it.
group, and that group, or multiple groups usually, will thwart my attempts to join the
Because
tribe.
apparently I have this chat
and this is
thing
what
in
actually
here.
correlates a lot with suicidality. So what's going on with men right now is that we really don't allow them to
But
suffer.
that means I have
because
two
then you're not
browsers
living. And we're
open
so
now. Hold on, can I
externalized
open
with
this
our
up
attention that we're
in
not connecting
Brave?
with ourselves, and so we're looking to other people to tell us what it means to be a man. But that may or may not work for you, right? That may have been
and then
what works
how
for
the
them.
hell
So
would
then
I
we kind of get
get
into this
back
problem where
here?
we're disconnected from ourselves, and then like the world doesn't accept us, we're not allowed to suffer, and that's what creates the problem.
What is the remedy to this?
I am
Something
logged
horrible
into
happened to
YouTube,
you,
so this
God
works.
forbid. Thanks for putting that in.
Live
paralysis,
streaming
do you
isn't
think eventually
available
you're
right
gonna accept it,
now.
or would you want someone to euthanize you?
Oh,
now,
I don't have live streaming unlocked on
But,
this.
I mean, like
Wait,
I
but
said,
no,
all the data
technically,
shows that even if bad things
I think I
happen,
do.
eventually you just kind of get used to it. So, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna log into like my other YouTube account.
Yeah, I
and
feel
then
like
maybe
we
schedule
really,
another stream and just do it on both of the YouTube accounts. I have no clue
people
what's
used
going
to
on
meet
with this.
people a lot more in real life. Again, I know everybody wants to talk about feminism or red pill or
maybe I just haven't logged. I don't think I've unlocked everything
really
on this account, so I think it's
that
different.
The internet has fundamentally changed so many different ways about how the world works
Switch
and how we relate to people and
accounts.
everything else. And I feel like people
This
don't
is totally
talk
getting
about that
deleted,
as much
by the
as
way.
they should be. Maybe because the internet change happened like both gradually and incredibly quickly at the same time.
Ooh, look at me.
Such that like as more
So,
and more internet
go
stuff
live.
we didn't really notice it. But it's like
Let's
completely
keep
and
this
totally
here,
overhauled
because it'll be the
every
vertical one.
single facet of our existence, such that even me who grew up without the internet can't imagine
y'all
life
can see
without
it.
the
Oh
internet.
wait, no,
I talked
actually,
about that on
I
stream
can't show you
before,
this one.
Where it's like,
Hold on.
I don't know as kids,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
make
know
another
how
one.
the fuck we ever found or hung out with each other ever. Because like once I leave my house on my bike,
Yeah, we're
I
good.
can't know where my friends are. I don't have a fucking phone to call in and check on who's. But somehow we all managed to meet at the same places.
I guess this
We all
can
managed
go
to travel
away.
and get food and.
I don't think I need
go to
this.
The right house. I don't even
You
know
can just
how.
look
Like,
at
when I try to
stalker
remember,
stuff.
I
Hold
just
on.
don't even know how it was possible.
Get rid of
Because
everything.
you're lost in
We
space.
could just
You're
chill
like
on
shot
the
out of a
zone.
cannon as soon as you leave the house. You're untrackable. You're lost to the
Studio.
wilderness.
Okay,
Yeah,
get out of here.
it's,
Get
like,
out of
fundamentally
here.
changed so many aspects
Get out
of
of here.
life.
Nobody likes you.
So I think the first
Oh,
thing
I
There was
do
that
need to
weird
stop
dating
this
chart I
stream.
saw that
The stream needs to go away. Bam, bam.
where so many different ways of meeting people are now just being exchanged for
Yeah, nothing was happening over there.
This goes to 2017. This is a statistic. I don't know where this study comes from, but like I should like dig into this and look at like real research and see what the actual shit says. But I see like stuff like this posted over and over and over again. That meeting through friends always used to be the most common way. You'd through friends of friends is how you'd meet like dating partners. But this online stuff is just dwarfing like everything. This is the most like extreme one that I saw recently.
End stream, yeah. End.
Oh no, this was the most extreme one I saw recently. This is showing like around 60% of people are now meeting online first. I think it's similar to how if you try to go back to pre-fast travel games, it breaks people's brains. Maybe, yeah. No opinion laid it off all. I think people like to watch Destiny because he doesn't understand at all the continuous negative thoughts due to the reality of situations. He always seems larger or happier than life. Okay. I could be like, there are a variety of reasons why what I'm about to say could be wrong, namely due to the fact that men don't share feelings with each other. That is possible. But I will say that of all the areas that I've gravitated between in my life, between working poor people, middle-class people, and wealthy people, the most suicidal people that I ever knew, ever, were middle-class and upper-middle-class kids. Always. It was always those people. Now, it could be that working poor people are also super suicidal and they just don't talk about it as much, or because in those environments it was a lot of men, so they didn't talk about it as much. But like girls who had double doctor parents or lawyers for families or whatever in high school and college and shit, these were always the people who were talking about suicidal, who were on Prozac, read all these things that they were talking about. More so than when I worked at like McDonald's. When I worked at like McDonald's, there was a lot of men who were talking about suicide. But like girls who had double doctor parents or lawyers for families or whatever in high school and college and shit, these were always the people who were talking about suicidal, who were on Prozac, read all these things that they were talking about. More so than when I worked at like McDonald's. or the casino or the carpet cleaning job. I never heard those types of conversations there ever. You kind of just like did your shit, and it was just like what life was. Now, but again, it could be that maybe people in those situations just don't talk about it as much, and maybe people more in school did. But I know that for a long time, all of these feelings that I have right now, by the way, are completely anecdotally. So I don't have, there's no research. So I could change my mind on this, by the way, in 2 weeks. So be warned. But I feel like, in my mind, I feel like feeling bad. I'm not saying like clinical depression, but in my mind, feeling really shit about your life is the product of two things. It's the product of comparison, and it's the product of, I was gonna say boredom, but I would say more specifically like lack of fulfillment. Lack of fulfillment / boredom. Maybe three things.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Those feel to me like the biggest products of, or depression is like a product of those things. Not depression, I'm sorry. Feeling really shit about your life. Yeah.
All right.
So when you're bored, you're working all the time. Like if you've got a lot of time to sit around and do nothing, and you see other people advancing
this
in life
should
or
work.
whatever, and you're just like kind of unfulfilled and you're kind of bored or whatever, but like all of your basic needs are taken care of. That seems
You're
seems
streaming.
like you're more
We
prone to fall
good?
into those thoughts. But
There
I
we
could be
go.
totally wrong on that. I think I tried to look this up before because I was curious on the data, and the data contradicted my opinion because I think the more poor you were, the higher likelihood you had of things like depression. No, but I think the data would technically back that up for suicide because I think it was older men and people that live on Indian reservations are the most likely to kill themselves. So technically, we're kind of assuming those people are bored or alone, which I think they tend to be, but
All right.
yeah. Since most people don't have those things in order, and it is rare to get
does
those
this
things in
show
order,
up
doesn't
on
that
my
make
main
argument them not
YouTube
leading
channel?
lives worth living ring true? I think most people
As a thingy.
have like things like food and home and stuff in order. In terms of like working poor and
Yes
struggling,
or
I'm
no?
not sure. But it's also weird too because
Alright,
we're
so
talking about.
this is streaming.
I think we have to be careful when we
This
conflate
can go,
things because right now Dr. K is talking about. I don't know if he's talking about all
Sorry.
men or young men.
Oh, I didn't even
Sounds
have the
like he's
game
talking
launched.
about
That's what
young
I was
men.
looking for.
But when we cite suicide
This can
statistics
go,
and we look at how men are dramatically killing themselves more than women, I think that's largely because of men over 40. Suicidality by age and gender,
Pop out chat. There we go. Just do that.
I think. Let me see if I can.
Put this over here. Go to my YouTube. And this one is logged into main YouTube guy.
Deaths per 100,000 resident population by suicide in the U.S.
Yeah. Okay.
So
when I go to my account,
25
channel.
to 44. I hate that banding. I'd much rather see like up to 30 and then 30 to 40 or something. I hate this banding.
okay, so apparently this is gonna show up in people's shorts feeds.
Residents. I'm sorry. Can I see this percentage wise?
How's this audio sound? So apparently this is gonna show up in people's shorts feeds.
This would be 54.
Yeah, I should actually turn that up a little bit.
Okay.
I
think like what would we say? About 70%
I guess
of
I'll
all
pop out this
suicides
chat.
are 45 and older, and then 30% of all suicides are.
Hey, no, not this
15 to
chat.
44. I bet that this skews up as you get older, but I can't tell. But yeah, this would largely be because of loneliness. That's what I've read that, but I don't think in a study. I think just in articles that if you're a man, especially if you get divorced or if the kids move out,
this is a weird thing I'm
or your
doing.
wife
I
or
have
your
no
widow,
clue what the
nothing's
hell's
going on in
going
your
on.
life, you just kind of die because you just kill yourself because you're like. Because I think men have a really hard time building social networks and building out friendships and everything, whereas women tend to do a lot better at that. Women do it so much better that if you're a man,
I think I have it
one
right.
of the, now I'm not gonna say one of the best things, but I think a good thing you can do for your health as a man is just getting married.
Alright, whatever.
Because men that are married tend to commit less crime. Men that are married tend to
I'm just gonna
live
play and
longer
fucking
and
hang out.
healthier lives. And this is probably
Something happens.
causally
Where's
linked
my
because if
chat
you take
at?
a man who gets divorced,
Could've
he'll
sworn
go
I just
back
had
to
that
being
popped
unhealthy
out.
or having a
That
high
was brave.
propensity for crime and shit. So it's not
Video
just
chat,
like,
bam.
oh well, healthy and men that don't commit crime
Apparently
tend to get
Bot
married
Rex
more.
has
Although
joined
that's
the
totally part
channel.
of it. But even if you break that link and they get divorced or widowed, then I think that the
I wish I could
criminality
keep
rates
this on top.
increase and the depression or loneliness rates are suicide rates increase.
Actually, what if I do that, right?
Look at
Do this
figure
with the
two.
chat.
Hold on.
With the shorts chat. I have the other chat down there.
Maybe our definitions of working class are different. A lot of the working class guys I grew up with had extensive criminal records by the time they were 30, maybe a felony. I know so many guys
Then
who
I
battled
should just
a
pop
drug
this
addiction,
out, right?
got clean, started a family, then died at
Pop out.
30 to suicide.
No,
Or
not small. How
most
would
of the
I do the
working
pop
class
out
people I
thing?
knew didn't have a ton of felonies. I don't know if I know
Loop,
anybody with felonies. I think
copy.
working class and like criminal background are two different things.
There
I
is
don't
a
think those
pop out
always go
thing on this.
together.
I know there is on Brave. Oh wait, no, right here. That's right. Pop out. Oh wait, no. If I do that, then you're not gonna see shit. Normally I keep my videos where I keep my chats.
That's it. You just got caught up in the stream, but isn't being in a situation like starvation, work, etc., different than being in a fucked situation on your own? I guess maybe it feels different. Sure. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Is that really today? I think isolation is comfortable / addicting after too long. You get used to it and change becomes scary. I don't think it's that. I don't think it becomes comfortable. I think that the problem is that there's an uncomfortable hump that you have to get over to break it, and that hump can be paralyzing.
Oh, that looks gross and dumb.
There's a name for this. I always reference this. I never look up. I think it's called. Is it called decision paralysis?
I guess I'll just keep the chat hovering above it a little bit.
No,
then I won't be able to see.
It has to do with like discomfort preventing you from making decisions. So like, if you can measure, it's like if you measure your happiness or something on a graph. Fuck this. It would be like, this is where you're at right now. And if you make a decision or if you have to go through some friction, it's going to f up a little bit.
I'm talking like after you get through this, like I'm actually doing something.
Better. But this hump right here, or bump or valley, prevents you from ever getting to up here. You won't do this thing because you're going to have a, this just you. Analysis paralysis? I don't know what it's called. It's hard to break the mold of isolation, incredibly difficult. I feel like the problem with isolation isn't that it's hard to break isolation. Breaking isolation is probably
top chat, no live chat.
Actually really easy.
Put live
I think
chat.
the problem is the people that tend to get isolated are that way because of a long life of a lack of development of certain types of skills to not be isolated. Like if you take a relatively social person and you stick them in a new city or some area, they could probably make friends.
I'm done with this. I'm done with this video. What else we got? I don't know who the fuck George is. Don't be playing Apex Legends.
Guys and gals, me Mutahar, and today we got to look at one of the wildest things that had happened, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I do a lot of virus investigating, I do a lot of malware stuff on my channel, but I love when malware and video games combine, because honestly, that's like two of my favorite things, and boy,
game won't load.
Was wild. Now, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday you probably heard about the Apex Legends Global Series. Now, Apex Legends Global Series, pretty big finals tournament, and in North America, it seems like 2 players literally had hacks installed on their system as they were playing live. It's an insane story. So I got some footage to watch over here and like actually witness. It's pretty insane.
Where? Like below here, on my ping. I knocked him there. Wait, what the Don't worry about it, I'm getting hacked, But I know, sure. Can you play the game? Bro, I'm getting hacked. I know, but can you play it? Yeah, but it's cheating.
It's cheating.
Like what? Yes, I can see everyone. Like You need to leave. I didn't leave the game, right? Yeah, I'm leaving.
That is the most fucking stupid response I think I've ever seen. Oh no, I don't know what's going on, man. Oh fuck, oh god, oh no. Oh, what's going on? I pressed the wrong button, but yeah, you get the point.
Mod menu fires up. TSM halal hooks. Now, if you look carefully over here, you can see.
All right, let's do this drug runner shit. Get out of here.
Literally gives you extra power. So obviously, extra hacks, aimbots, ESP, so on and so forth. Now, at the left side over here, you can see that DZ and Burton right over here literally says Apex Legends Global Series. And
yeah, maybe we'll turn this light back on.
2009 and random with the A replaced as the number 4. Now, of course, at the top left, you even have things like streamer mode being disabled and whatnot, which is not obviously good, especially if you're streaming a game to what appears to be thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people in a global series. Now, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this popped up, and for a minute I thought, whoa, maybe the actual pro player had a hack revealed. You know, it's not something that's totally out of the ordinary, but obviously as this progresses, you can see that they can actually identify players through the walls. So that is ESP, they're able to see people throughout walls, figure out where they are. Obviously not good for a game that is a battle royale, where big
I gotta turn this up a little bit. Oh yeah, that's low as fuck.
And take angles on each other.
I wonder how
Now,
audio
what's
sounds
wild is if
right
it was
now.
one pro player being hacked, that's insane during a global series. What if we add another one
What does
to
this
the ante?
sound
What
like?
if we bump those numbers up, son?
Can we shoot height? Can we shoot height?
Yeah, shoot now.
I'm cheating. I'm I got aimbot. I have aimbot.
Oh no.
Okay.
You gotta leave the game. You gotta leave the game, bro. You gotta leave the game.
I think I gotta turn that up a little bit for you guys.
I have aimbot right now. I literally have aimbot.
The
He
game.
literally has
What if
aimbot.
I just don't shoot? What if I just don't
Oh,
shoot?
this is tied to desktop audio. Okay, I didn't
We gotta
change
get
this
to the other
yet.
building. Get to the other building.
Okay, hold on.
Can we get to the other building? Smoke that
I
off.
can't.
I can fix this.
Hey, Blue, 40 on one. Walking down. Crossing.
So Raven, tell them I have aimbot right now.
I have aimbot. Oh no.
Okay, wait, no, I'm back. I'm cheating.
Default. What was I doing? Oh
I
yeah,
can't
we're
shoot.
going to
I
audio.
can't shoot. I literally cannot shoot.
Blah, blah, blah.
I can't shoot. I cannot shoot.
I'm dead from over here, Jordan.
Get inside. Get inside.
I don't have a smoke. You gotta res then. You gotta res it. No.
I can't.
I knocked one.
I'm resing. They're trying to get in. Can we shoot?
So this guy receives aimbot literally available right on command. And obviously, this is a player known as TSM Imperial Hal, and I don't believe that any of these players were actually cheating. Obviously, this was injected into their system, and we'll get to that in a second. But this guy got aimbots, and obviously the team was like, bro, disconnect. We don't want to get
There we go.
disqualified, which obviously can happen when you're in a global series
Now it's on
and there are
this.
hacks running on
Now
your
what's it sound
systems.
like?
So because of the fact that obviously the actual hacker in this case actually wrote down that they were, they gave their names, they were hacked by Destroyer 2009. Had that not been there, had that
Yeah, I
not
think
been
that's good.
present,
That's a good level.
this would
I
have
like
been a
that.
debated topic between people today. This guy's
Turn this
entire
down, though.
career could be down
There we
the
go.
drain if it wasn't
There
for
she
the
is.
fact that the
Yo,
hacker
what's
out
up,
of
Chrissy?
themselves
Holy
is
shit,
actually
somebody popped up.
hacking the global
Did this go in
series.
your shorts feed?
So again,
Yo,
ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
so
a really
sorry.
wild situation.
You here. You're human. You're human, Chrissy. Where the fuck did you see me? All right, I can't find my shit. I'm testing out this vertical live thingy, and I've never seen it before. I've never seen one on my end. Like, I've never actually watched one, but apparently it exists. What does this look like to you? All right, sorry. And the problem is I don't know where to put this chat because, like, normally, like, I use my phone and stuff as chat. You're a human. You exist. But like I don't know. I don't know how to show off. Actually, I could probably show off. Let's go to the art screen. There we go. And here's where like I keep the YouTube video, and then like if it's over here, I didn't see you at all. All right. At least I know it's working. Oh, wrong fucking button. This button. There we go. Feels super shacked. Hold on. What if I like I can't because the stupid YouTube fucking guidelines thing is in the way. Okay. Well. No drop frames. I mean, okay, a couple drop frames.
Situation to witness.
Okay, now I can't
there's
see
a
it at
few
all.
little things that basically got tossed up. A group known as the Anti-Cheat Police Department, who I've had my own, spats with from time to time when talking about virtual machines and whatnot. And don't get me wrong, I will talk about VMs in this video. That will happen. You know what channel you
keep this
signed
over
up
here.
for.
That'll
They
be over
said
here.
there is currently an RCE exploit
I don't know what
being
else to do.
abused in Apex Legends. It's unsure whether it comes from the game or the actual anti-cheat, which in Apex Legends case
Oh, wait,
is easy anti-cheat,
No.
which is one of the most
No,
popular
that won't work for the
anti-cheats out there.
vertical.
I would advise against playing any games protected by EAC or any EA titles
Oh, well.
once they have fixed this or can comment. So right now,
think this
there
works
is
right
no
now. This is
comment
more
from
listen-y
Apex
stuff
Legends
anyway,
because
and I can
everything
look
is
down
so
if I need
fresh.
to see anything.
I can imagine right now the actual development team for Apex security teams are actually scrubbing through what could be the possibility.
I wonder what this looks
and it's
like.
going
I
to take
really
a
wanna know
little
what
bit of
this looks
time
like on a
before they
phone.
get the answers. So they say currently
I don't really
the
watch
RCE
too
is
many
being
YouTube
abused to
shorts
inject cheats
anymore.
into streamers' machines, which means they have the capabilities to do whatever, like installing
Alright, let's
ransomware
get outta
software,
here.
locking up your entire
dark.
PC. And this claim is entirely possible, okay? And RCE is known as remote code exploitation. And for those of you who don't know what remote
However,
code
I will
exploitation
say-
is, it's when an attacker gains access to a target computing device and
I am bored of this. What else we got on the tubes? Sinister favorite daughter, Diane. I love this.
Sarah
I love this shit.
Stouty was in the hospital, and it was a very confusing time for her. She's only 24, and all of the doctors are scrambling around her. They're running tests, they're panicked, they say her
Jesus, what the
condition
hell?
is not good. It's critical, to be frank, because
I love
Sarah
how I wasted
Stouty's
all my money on
organs
all
at
that
only
fucking meat that
24
I didn't
years
need to
old
buy.
are failing. But let me explain why this is so weird. She had started getting sick a few days prior to this, and her mom and her sister, Diane and Rachel, they didn't really think much of it. This was probably the worst illness that Sarah had ever felt. She couldn't really even get out of bed. And finally, after a couple days, her mom, Diane, and her sister, Rachel, are like, fine, okay, yeah, we'll take you. They didn't seem too concerned about her condition. And Sarah trusted her sister. And Sarah trusted her mother. So, if Sarah's sister and Sarah's mother say that nothing's wrong,
It's
then
the shotgun making
maybe
weird
nothing's wrong.
noises.
Maybe it's just all in her head. When Sarah gets to the
Well,
hospital,
goddamn.
the doctors and nurses are scrambling. They're
Alright.
concerned. They tell her that her
I don't feel like
organs
fixing that
are
right now.
failing. I can only
I'm giving
imagine
myself
how
a different gun.
disorienting this must be. Your mother and sister say everything is fine,
Wait.
and the doctors are the only ones that are concerned
Oop,
about
shit.
you. Not to mention, only a few months prior to this, her father
Toss that
and her
out.
brother also passed away. But no one ever seemed
Have 7 myself on
concerned
some.
about the Stouty family until it's too late. Welcome back to Sinister, a show on Mondays where we focus primarily on female killers. If that is something up your alley, then I'll see ya next Monday and every Monday after that. If you're new and you're listening on audio or on YouTube, remember you can listen to all of the past episodes of Sinister. The show has just started. You're not too far behind. You still have time to catch up. Mark Stouty was born in 1951.
Where's
in
this
Missouri.
gun?
And one thing that everyone knew about Mark was that he loved music. He
Yeah, I'm just
loved
changing
it.
my weapons.
I mean, he was the type of person that was very like nice, kind, considerate, and very, very outgoing. Mark was the type of person that would come up, talk to you about something, and then just be on his merry way and maybe talk to you the next couple of days like he knew you. He was very outgoing, very, very nice, very sociable. But despite everybody's experience with how outspoken and kind and fun he was, they knew first of all that Mark loved
fuck
music.
is that
That
noise?
was the most important thing. That is how they would describe him best. Years later, he even went on to meet his wife, Diane Stouty, at a bluegrass concert. He was a big blues fan, and one thing that I love about this personally is that if you're gonna listen to blues or you're gonna sing the blues, usually you have some kind of sadness that you can kind of connect to, and you're letting it out with music. People that are a fan of blues music, which, by the way, I know is different than bluegrass, but we'll get to why I say he's so into blues later. People that are into it, they get it. Sometimes they kind of have this hole in their heart that they just let out through music. And in those moments, it feels like you're fulfilled. He was a guy that liked those gritty, kind of sad, dark parts of music, but then also he loved rock music, he loved bluegrass, he loved having a good time. When he met Diane at the
breaks down the
Bluegrass
story
Music
pretty damn
Festival,
good.
I can only imagine how good of a
Sorry, I got caught up
headspace
in
he's
the-
in. Like, you
in the
know, you
video.
guys know when you go to a festival and all of your favorite bands are playing, you're there with friends, you've dedicated the whole day to this, the world is your oyster, you do whatever you want. That might be how Mark was
Radiation, air during
feeling that day when he
daytime.
meets Diane. She's sweet, she's adorable, she's also a
General.
musician. She had played the piano since she was 3 years old. Her mom taught her. She's here to see some of the bands that he likes. And on top of that, they went to the same college. It was St. John's College. Diane was actually studying to be a nurse. While they're dating, Diane ends up getting pregnant and they decide Not only do they want to keep the child, they're also going to get married. Oh, and they are both going to continue their education. I think that this is just kind of an ideal scenario in the 80s. You know, your kids go off, they meet somebody, they have a baby, but they decide to get married after that, and then they're going to finish school. Like, this is great. This is great. And that's exactly what they did. They got married in late December, and then just a couple months later, in July, they had their first child, Sean Stouty. The relationship is just like any other relationship in the United States at the time, you know? They had Sean, and then they had Sarah, then they had Rachel, and then they had Brianna. Brianna actually came about 10 years after the other kids, but they had a nice, happy family. By 2012, Mark and Diane had essentially done their job as parents because, you know, they raised their kids. But all of the kids were still living at home. Sean was 26 years old. He was on the autism spectrum, but he had a lot of interest, wanted to get out and see the world, and he was trying, you know? He loved architecture. He was really into Sweden. Like, he really, really wanted to visit Sweden. He was into mechanics. He loved comic books. They said that you could give Sean a comic book and he'd be like, okay. And he would just hang out there for like an hour or two and just do his thing. Sarah had a degree in French. She spoke French and really wanted to get out to Paris, go see the world. And so did Rachel. She wanted to go to Tokyo. So the kids had dreams, but they didn't really go out and pursue them or seek them. One reason that I think this could be, this is just my general inference, is Diane and Mark didn't really model kind of a go-getter career attitude for the kids. You know, Mark kind of just picked up odd jobs over the years, while Diane was the breadwinner of the house, essentially. But really, she just played piano at a local church. About 15 years prior to 2012, she worked in a hospital. And ironically, she was working at St. John's right after she graduated college. And I guess she just decided she didn't like it, and she went into being an organist at her local church. Between Diane just being very content with her job and just kind of like not pursuing more with her nursing career, and Mark just trying to pick up odd jobs to make some money in between, I feel like the kids didn't have a really great model of parents that were up and at 'em and going out after their careers and getting out and seeing the world. They didn't know how to even get started with it, even though they really wanted it. Another thing that was a little depressing about the Stouty home was it was in complete disarray. When you look at the crime scene photos of the Stouty house, you will see things just kind of strewn about. I mean, this wasn't like straight hoarder style where there's piles and piles of clothes everywhere and food and bags and things just piled all the way up to the walls. But it definitely wasn't tidy. It was beyond untidy. It was almost as though nothing in the house had a home. Things were all over the place and nobody cared. It's just how the home was. And they accepted it. Probably because the children didn't really know how. And, you know, for Diane, this just like wasn't a priority. This is really important to me because a lot of times when children grow up in really, really messy and disorganized homes, it can often happen because a parent doesn't know how to clean, or maybe they're really depressed and they don't have help. But then this chaos and this disorganization becomes very, very normalized for kids. If kids have never known a clean and organized home, this affects them greatly because they'll probably either grow up to be on one side of the extreme, either constantly cleaning, feeling like they can only have control of their environment and feel safe if everything is perfectly in order, or they might grow up to be somebody that embraces the chaos, never having a home for any of their objects, everything strewn about, and believing that that's what they deserve, that they deserve to live in chaos, they deserve to live in filth. So having a disorganized home affects people in a lot of different ways. And there were 3 different children in that house that lived there for over 20 years. Another thing about the Stouty home was it was only 900 square feet with 6 people living in it. Not only was the house a mess a lot of the time and nobody cared, but there was no privacy. Now, I'm not sure how many bedrooms were in the Stouty house, but with that size, we could probably assume that it was a 2, maybe 3 bedroom house. If you were one of the 6 people living there and you were lucky enough to get one of those rooms to yourself for even a few minutes, and to be able to shut the door and just exist in your own private space, you would still hear every single thing going on in the house on the other side of the door. These children and these parents had no privacy. Their lives seemed to all be woven together with a thread of confusion and maybe a little depression. But the Stouty kids had dreams of getting out and seeing the world. Well, by 2012, something kind of good was happening. Something pretty sick, if I'm being honest. Mark Stouty had joined a band. And it was called Messing with Destiny. I love this. I love it so much. I love that it's blues. I love that Mark was the lead singer and he's singing his heart out, playing guitar, sometimes playing the harmonica. And the name, Messing with Destiny, it's sick. I need so badly for you to imagine for a moment that you're an older guy, you've lived in Springfield, Missouri for most of your life, all of your life really. You raise your kids, you get married, you know, you do all the big heavy life stuff, but you've always loved music and wanted to be in a band. And one day, when you're 60 years old, your friends say, Mark, let's get out there and let's start a band. I wouldn't be surprised if anyone had asked him this, you know, decades ago, but he's probably like, oh, I got the kids. Or, oh, my wife wants me to work, like I need to do this, like da-da-da-da. Well, look, the kids were in their 20s. Mark was 60. He had nothing to lose. He said, yes, boys, let's go. He started playing in Messing with Destiny, and look, it wasn't a super famous band or anything. They might have been paid like $100 or $200 a night, and then all the guys in the band would have to split that up, you know? But it's the principle. Getting paid to do what you love, no matter what the dollar amount is truly such a blessing, and it's just a great feeling. Can you imagine after these nights where they play the shows, like, you know, you and your boys going out playing these venues in Springfield that you've been attending for years and years and years, you do your own show with your friends, and then afterwards it's like, all right guys, let's use the $100, grab a pizza and a couple of beer. Oh my God, like Mark was living his dream. But also, his band was definitely a way for him to express himself, because I was diving into this a little bit and I wanted to hear his music. You know, he was the front man of the band. He was a songwriter and the main singer. One of their more popular songs that you can still find online is one that's called Female Judas. You're just a female Judas.
I know that I shouldn't be excited, and it low-key makes me a really stinky bad person, a horrible person even, to laugh at someone's downfall, but I do think Keffels is one of those people who, you know, their downfall is pretty much deserved. They've lost a few thousand subscribers on their YouTube channel. Nothing they're doing is working. No one cares about them. And about a week and a half ago, I made a video on Keffels. The fact that she's a trans activist, and I'm saying that very lightly, and she raised $100,000 for charity to fight the system because she was misgendered, and, you know, $100,000 would fund her fight against the police and injustice, and I'm with you, you know, fight the system, fuck yeah. It's been over a year, no updates, and I get it, lawsuits could be slow, but she herself has said that, yeah, nothing's going on right now. And instead of donating money to, I don't know, trans charities, if that's what you want to do, since, you know, Keffels herself is transgender, you could have funded someone who needed help, and she wasted a big portion of that on drugs. So much for fighting the system, am I right? This is where Willie Mack's show comes into play. He recently dropped a video exposing
Are you fucking
the original video will be linked below. I'm a little too excited for this.
Keffels is a failed politician for the Canadian Communist Party. She was swatted by one online group and then lied about it being another bigger, more popular site.
Kiwi Farms is an online community of stalkers that torment and harass their victims so intensely.
We did it. We actually did it. So many people have tried for so long to do this, and we actually got Kiwi Farms down.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
The website would never be shut down. She would cry, lie.
We need as many people as possible to know who they are.
Am I the only one that sees nothing in her eyes? There's nothing in there. There's no soul. And I'm not a religious person myself. I don't believe in that. But even now, I'm like, you gotta have some soul in you. Like, goddamn, like at least pretend. It's like a dead ass stare. Like, just imagine walking down the street. You know, you go to the liquor store and you see this thing looking at you. I will be shitting my pants. There is nothing behind those eyes. So not only is she a failed politician for Canada, which she's a failed Twitch streamer, she's a failed Twitter activist, she's a failed activist, she's a failed YouTuber. Nothing has gone right. The only thing she has done right is being a professional scammer.
Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell?
People who actually thought their money was going to do justice. Something was going to be done.
When is there a fucking
We need as many
burner
people as
anomalies in the
possible
middle
to
of that
know
goddamn
who they
blast?
are if we plan
The
to fight back
ridiculousness.
against them. That's why I need every
I just
single
really want to see
person
Mudahar's
who
shit
has
on this.
watched this video to share the video and to spread the word.
Later admitting to baiting them into doxing her so she could
Oh,
get
I
even
watched
more
this video. Why
publicity.
am I
And my
watching somebody
little
else's recap
ragtag
of a video I
team.
fucking watched? God damn it. That's like the third time that dude's done that to me. For fuck's sake. There's like layers of Inception there that I'm not not down with. Was a good Tomb Raider 2. I don't know what I want to watch. What are we looking at? Yo, what's up? I'm trying new things. What's going on, Blasphemy? Wait, how did you see me? Where did you... Wait, no, this is important. Blasphemy, my boy, my guy. Where the fuck... Am I in your shorts feed? Am I in your shorts feed? Is that what's going on? You're live on YouTube? I know. I'm testing things, all right? I just wanted to see if a fucking human would pop in, because I can't find it. Vertical streams on YouTube do not make sense. I saw you on my homepage. Oh. Is it vertical? Like, does it look like a cell phone? Or does it look like a fucking I don't know how to explain it. Where's my YouTube bullshit? So technically, I don't know if you can see my screen. It's really tiny over here. It should be on your phone when you're scrolling through YouTube shorts. Like this. This is what I'm trying. I want to figure out how the fuck it works. And it's different than the one that I have, other one, because I have two streams going on. It is vertical. But here, like, technically, I'm happy you popped in. Thank you, my dude. Technically, it's supposed to show up when you're scrolling your shorts feed, but I've never seen it. But it's a thing. But, like, I hear that there's a bug where you can't actually find your channel if you look it up. It's literally just if you scroll, excuse me, through your shorts feed. This is redonkulous. And it's different views, because I was I'm streaming horizontal as well. I have the whole where's Discord? I have it going through one source, and then I have the horizontal over here, and it's different, but I don't know. Now I'm kind of worried that it didn't work if it's just showing off as like a regular fucking thing. Actually, what does my channel look like when I go to it? I don't think I checked it. Oh no, that's lame. Oh no, that's lame. Didn't pop up yet. Shit. Hey, what's up, Matthew? Matthew, wait. Did you find me scrolling through your shorts feed? I'm trying to figure this stuff out, dog. We have another human. What is up, Matthew? Where did you find... How the fuck did you get here, Matthew? What fucking this is the Matthew show now, dog. You did? This is the shorts feed? Holy shit. Am I doing a vertical YouTube stream? This is ridiculous. Matthew, you were making my day. I didn't think this would work. My God. That's awesome. What I was trying to do this is on like a second channel because I was just like dicking around. I'm sending you a screenshot on Discord. Yeah, go for it. Yes, you are. Hell yeah, Matthew. Yo, I appreciate you. I don't... This is not like Twitch. I can't just subscribe to you. I don't know. I wanted to follow you. You're awesome. I appreciate you. I was just waiting for a human to pop in and say something. I'm just tired and fucking working on stuff. How does it look? I wonder, like, I've never seen a live stream vertical. It's on Shorts Indeed, is it? Yo, wait, hold up. You said you sent me this picture on Discord. I was not gonna dox anything. Oh my God, that's a fucking thing. I just randomly found you? Hell yeah. It's working. Look. This is a vertical. It looks really cool. Thank you, man. It looks really good. Yeah. I wasn't like, I streamed all day today, so I'm like low energy and fucking weird. Looks great. Yeah. Because I've been doing like the TikTok streaming. And I remembered like a little while ago, YouTube sent me a little notification, very small notification, and said vertical live streams. And I don't usually use shorts all too much anymore. I've never seen a vertical live stream on this. It reminds me just like TikTok. Don't get me wrong. By the way, Boo Boo, charge your battery. What are you doing over here? Well, this is cool. All right, I guess I'll play a little bit. Note E fuck action. What? What? Note E fuck action. What the hell are you saying? I go back from the night shift. Leave me alone. Oh. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and helping me figure this shit out. This is cool as fuck. Oh, notification. Oh, I see what you're doing. I see there. Yeah, that's just how that's how live streaming normally works. So like I send a signal out to YouTube, you still send a signal out to you. It kind of just does that. But this is cool. I guess I'll fucking test this out. I mean, I'm really tired. I wasn't like, I didn't even think this was gonna work, to be honest with you. Very cringe, honestly. What? The fucking, I don't even know. This is cool. I'm probably not gonna do this whole stream thing tonight, but I think I'm gonna try this out tomorrow. Wait, you're sending likes. How do I see my like things? The delay? Oh, yeah, that's just how streaming works. I have it on low latency too. It's straight up a setting that you can go and set it out. How do I do it? Stream settings. Yeah, it's at low latency. I could do ultra low latency, but then it looks like shit. So, and then I can do normal latency, and then it looks a lot better, but you get like a lot of delay and stuff. But this is cool as fuck. Holy ball! Oh god, this is cancer. Oh wait, no. What is all this? Oh, never mind. These are all short? People are interacting with my shorts? I'm confused. Oh, yeah, that was from a while ago. I'm dumb. I have 2 different YouTube accounts and they have the same fucking icon and it gets me confused. I sub, by the way? Hell yeah. What it do, Pookie Bear? What's going on, man? I feel like, because it's the normal YouTube live stream studio. It's fucking, it's confusing. It is breaking my brain. Because I can't actually pull my own shit up and see it. And I've never seen it, and I'm streaming to a thing I've never seen. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, shit. Do I have notifications set up for YouTube? What happened? I don't know. Thank you, whoever did whatever. I think that might have been your sub. If you have your sub, sir. I don't know. You had 5 viewers at some point? For real? Goddamn. And look, I can see, I don't like, have like a count or anything, but I can see you guys doing little things. Hey, look, I'm doing the thing too. Look, I'm all fucking flustered because I don't know what the fuck is going on. This is cool as hell. I love how Matthew's just down for the ride. He's just, I don't know, sitting on the toilet, taking a shit, scrolled by. Now he's a big part. Matthew's part of my life now. Matthew, I hope this dump means as much to you as it means to me. All right. All right, I think tomorrow's stream I'm gonna do Stalker, and then I'm gonna ixnay the TikTok, and then I'm gonna do the YouTube thing instead. I'm flustered because I saw you on YouTube and I thought I was tweaking, not Twitch. Yeah, I've been trying a bunch of random things, bless. I gotta head out. It's 32 a.m. Good night. Yeah, dude, I'm fucking exhausted. Good night. P.S. It does. Sweet deal. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Dudes X Mankind. Oh yeah, I got Deus Ex. I actually own it on Steam already. But then the other one was actually, I hear is a pretty good, not really my style kind of game, but adios amigos. Thank you for stopping by, Matthew, and proving that this isn't broken and weird. I mean, it's weird and kind of broken, but hey, I'm a pioneer, baby. All right, I'll catch you later, my guy. Wait, last minute. Do you still have me on your phone? Because I put stuff in the description. Like this. Is there any way to access the description? So like if somebody were to come scroll by and be like, yo, I'm live on Twitch right now. Do you play Apex Legends right quick? Nah, I haven't played in a while. Right now I've been like pretty deep into Helldivers though. And I might actually be able to stream Helldivers on this because it's working very smoothly. I mean, I got Stalker running just fine. I had fucking Photoshop open. Look, this is what I was doing. I think you saw that before. Problem is I can't see my chat. Oh, you couldn't even see. But yeah, doing Stalker stuff. Wait, where's my chat? And it was running pretty damn fucking smooth, which I'm super happy about. Yeah, 3 dots in the right corner and then click the description. Oh my god, wait, hold on. I'm saving this for later. What are my specs? My graphics card is actually really good. My problem is I've been doing dual streaming and a whole bunch of other stuff, and my CPU sucks ass. It's a i7 Skylark, and the motherboard that the latest BIOS was released in 2018. So I need to get a new motherboard CPU combo or something because it's just dying. Ultra potato mode. I'm saving this for later so I can remember. So 3 dots, top right corner, then click the description. Nice. So then like I can be like, yo, you want to watch fucking horizontal stuff? Go over the fucking Twitch thing. You know, do the Twitchy things. And then I can also stream horizontal on YouTube too because I can do the multi-stream through both once I get Restream unlocked. We're moving up in the world. We're figuring shit out. We got it. I'm actually really fucking hyped. This is cool as shit. Alright. Problem is this chat. I don't know where to put this in my normal day-to-day life. It's a whole extra chat. Dude, you're popping on Twitch too? Yeah, man. Alright, this is a secret special stream. Alright, nobody else is talking, but I've been like fucking excited as all hell. Ever since I started streaming on TikTok, shit started popping off. I brought my TikTok to like 300 to 1,000. And I even had like 160 views on one of my TikTok stream one time. It kind of goes by algorithm wise. And then a lot of, not all, but a small percentage has been moving over to Twitch and like watching me a lot, which is cool, and hanging out and like participating in the Discord and shit. I'm excited. I don't know how to fucking handle it, but I'm excited. little Maddie, add me on Discord, please. Oh, hey, I got a whole Discord server. Let's see. Bam, bam. Actually, hold up. I don't know if it worked here, but if you look at the instructions over here, click the 3 little lines, and you get to my description. And in my description of this weird vertical live is all my links, dog. But what I'll do is I'll give you this link right here anyway. Oh, wait. Here, we're learning things. Can you click this link? I can click this link, but can you click this link on your phone? I'm waiting in bated breath for your response. I can't. It's just text. Oh, okay. Goddamn. Not a link? Yeah, okay, that sucks. Well, it is in the description. Like homie said, 3 little lines on the top, and then somehow, somewhere, I haven't seen it. But you like, what do you call it? What he said. Yeah. 3 little dots. Sorry, I'm really tired. My eyes are blurry and I'm dyslexic as fuck. And then click the description. You know, see right there. 3 little dots. Bam, and then you'll have every link. We figured it out. Appreciate you for stopping by. I don't know. Is there any other questions I gotta ask you when I have actual humans here? I don't know. Oh, hold on. This is all fucked up. But damn. I wonder. Wait. So fucking apparently 40 people have actually seen this. Shit. You should add me though. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, I've been kind of like, I've had some weird stalker situations. I kind of use the not stalker. It's just weird stuff. I just use like the Discord as a filter, and then I can add you after though. But I have like a whole server, cool people. You know, it can pop you in if you ever want to play something or something, and I pay attention to all the notifications and stuff. 2 a.m. Stop being a baby and do a 12-hour stream. I just did a 9-hour stream earlier. All right, I'm tired as fuck. Also pretty stoned. So I'm a little sleepy, but we were figuring things out, dog. Is this a stalker reference? Yes. Yeah, I appreciate you, Matthew. This is a stalker reference. It's a stalker reference. Alright, man. Well, I'll see you in there, homie. Thank you for popping in. Holy, I can't believe this worked. It's cool as fuck. I thought it was broken. No chaos tricks? Hey, actually, technically, you could if you just opened up Twitch chat and fucking put the redeem in, but I don't have it activated yet. So, yeah, no. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end this weirdo fucking stream. But thank you for popping by and helping me figure this shit out. Even though I unwarrantedly enlisted your help without your knowledge. And you were probably just taking a poop. And fucking scrolled on by. It's all. This is cool as fuck. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted. Let me check the chat one more time. Get you some sleep. Yeah, man. I'll catch you later. Thank you for stopping by. Much love, much love. All right.